Okay guys, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena here. Okay, so let's continue on a quest to get to the box, the buyer box for Ixalan here. So we've got 23 packs, so we need 13 more packs to get our full box of 36. Okay, so our quests here are going to be cast 20 blue or white spells, 20 blue or black spells, or 30 blue or black spells. So let's go look at our decks, and have we got anything that has? We've got this Milling Betrayal. This might not be too bad. That's funny. So I watched a video earlier today, actually. Funny enough, is that Alion Traz or whatever. He actually made a blue-black Mnemonic Betrayal deck as well, and he played the let's see, Power Stone Shard. Yes, he played Power Stone Shards in here just to get that extra mana oomph. Because for each Power Stone Shard out, you get additional mana for that. So if you have one out, you get one. If you have two out, you have four. You have three out, you get 9, and then so on. And then you get 4 out, you get 16 mana. So then you can play with Mnemonic Betrayal. At the beginning of ends. Okay, so you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast those spells. So we're not restricted on mana when we're trying to play our opponent's stuff out of the graveyard. So we want to strip our opponent's hand with Dot Erasure, cast down, and obviously Vraska's Contempt to. Let's actually look at the. Can we add some more Vraska's Contempt? No, we have to spend our rare slots right here, and we're actually about to get Ixalan stuff, so we may get some more Vraska's Contempt anyways. Ritual Soots can be great here, and Chupacabra is great. Thief's Sanity will help us get more cards into the graveyard. One Psychic Corrupt. This is really funny that he actually. So I had this deck quite a bit before, and then he made a deck with Mnemonic Betrayal. Obviously, he has more cards, and I'm trying to do a Drowned Secrets basically, and. But that may not be fast enough for us actually. Drowned Secrets is just a way to make them mill the deck so we can get more stuff into the graveyard for us to cast the Mnemonic Betrayal. However, let's see, we have the Mastermind Acquisition. We do not actually, so that'd be a better thing to have. But he was playing Playcraft the main board. He's not playing Doom Whisperer, so let's put that to the side. More to follow. We've got Drowned Catacombs, we've got Watcher of Graves as well. Sinister Sabotage is fine. Like Scared. Let's see if there's any other cards that we can get. We want to have a removal spells, but we're at 62 cards, so we need to cut some cards as well. Ritual Soot's nice to have. That's going to be one of our ways to deal with the massive board state, basically. We could get another one as well, so let's do that. What do we cut for that? I suppose Lazar's not going to. That could be our 5th Thief's Sanity though. So let's cut this Blood Operative. Let's cut this these Drowned Secrets basically as well. Let's see what else we can cut. Well, probably all of these Drowned Secrets. And we want to be more reactive to their spells. We want to be able to kill all of them, basically. Okay, so what have we here? More Sinister Sabotage would not hurt. I'll put that in. Maybe another Psychic Corrosion. Ooh, Patient Rebuilding. We've got the Patient Rebuilding as well. A full playset of Sinister Sabotage could help. Let's see here. Chemist's Insight, that's what we need. Except we don't have many of them. We may have to use our common slots to get some more of these out as well. But I'm hopeful that we get some more Guilds of Ravnica packs and we can crack them open as well. Let's look into black. Eldest Reborn is actually pretty nice. Makes them discard a card and sacrifice a creature all in one card. So Let's get some of those in here. Where is it? Eldest Reborn, please. Right, spells unlock. So we got Doom Whisperer. We don't have Eldest Reborns. Do we not? Okay, the Eldest Reborn is in the T section. Oh well, okay, so it should have been further down. Playcrafters, alright. I suppose we can cut some of the disinformation campaigns to play to these. I like Lazard having in here. Becoming a Thief of Sanity, or so. Actually, since the only target for this is Thief of Sanity, so we will cut that actually as well. Having the Sinister Result is fine, and I think we should be good to go. Best of one, right? Let us begin. Milling Betrayal. So we're not really milling them anymore. Sort of. We do have Psychic Corrosion. Perhaps one Drowned Secrets inside the main board could be helpful for all the blue spells that we're casting as well. But we have mainly black spells to remove their stuff. So it seems to be a good hand. We have all the colours that we need. We don't really ever need... Only double blue that we need is for the Patient Rebuilding. That we need more double black than anything else. We should be good to go. Land Discovery into the Vicinity is going to be what we want to do. I think that at least that's how we'll spend our turn 2, 3, 4. Or so we do have a Playcrafter as well that we can use. So it's going to be good if we play Ravenous. Ooh. What in the world? So it can beat us for so let us do Discovery. So we do want to have some more mana. I don't think this will be very effective in the time being. We do want to get 4 mana. So we do want the island, but I don't think Moment Craving is going to be doing us any good with Surge Mare right here. So we'll play this island, and we could play the Thief of Sanity, or we play the Power Stone Shard. Oh, that is going to be a problem. They're going to be drawing quite a lot of cards off of that. Basically, too, I'm going to have to play this Chupacabra, or this. I'm going to play this Playcrafter basically this turn. If they don't play another creature, that's the thing. So they're not playing another creature, but they could. What they could do is flash in Merfolk Trickster, which is what they probably will do, just to keep this alive. But at least that does give get them a Merfolk Trickster down. So I'll play this anyways. So Merfolk Tricksters. Okay. So we've got Essence Scatter. So we could be drawing another card in, most definitely off of that. So next turn we'll have to play the Chupacabra. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Or we can play the Power Stone Shard and cast down next turn, because we'll have 4 mana, and then the Power Stone Shard will act as our 5th mana. I think that's the best bet. Miscloaked Herald. So they've already attacked this turn. Curious Obsession. So they're splitting up their removal and stuff. So this is going to be interesting. So obviously we'll play this Drowned Catacomb, and I think we'll play the Ravenous Chupacabra and try to hit the Miscloaked Herald, because with the Surge Mare we can block it. So they'll probably dive down this, and then yeah, that's going to be to the... So we'll obviously block here, so they don't draw an extra card. We'll have to do that, which that Moment of Craving would actually have been helpful. So I thought wrong with the Moment of Craving. I should have kept it, and then we could have targeted the Miscloaked Herald. with that. So they're just drawing. They've drawn what, 4 extra cards off of us. So at this point, we'll play this. Do this and attempt to cast down the. Let's see. The point here is, do I try to cast down right now before they untap and draw another card? I think I cast down right here, and I do it on the creature that can't be blocked. So obviously they have to have a dive down, or they can't, or they'll die. Okay, so that's good. That clears the way for us to draw into another removal spell and kill the Surge Mare. Bloody hell. This also loots as well whenever it hits. So they want to spend the mana on something, that's why they're not attacking us. It's originally a 0/5. I wish we could see it without the buff effects. So it's a 0/5, so it couldn't have done anything. Okay. Draws an extra card and loots. Oh jeez. Curiosity, so much of it. Okay, we've got Warkite Marauder. We've got the Thief of Sanity, 2 of them, actually. So let's just play one of them. Actually, so they can counter that. That's fine with us. Let us Chemist's Insight just to see what we can do. This Thief of Sanity, that's good. That's what we need right there. They may get 1 more card off of this. And if they decide to spend all their mana pumping the Surge Mare, so obviously we can't bluff anything. They get to do whatever they want. So 2 triggers. Do you want to just getting rid of lands, basically? Looting is such a power effect. Oh jeez, and they still draw plenty of lands. Okay, this is basically all in. Now if we draw a counter spell, unfortunately we didn't, but this is great. Hopefully they don't have a negate or a Wizard's Retort. This is actually going to blow them out, like kill every single creature right here. So they don't seem to have a counter spell, but they may have a Merfolk Trickster. Otherwise they obviously would have done that. But we get to follow up with a Thief of Sanity, and we should be good to go. Another Djinn. What they think of doing with Thief of Sanity. Probably a blink of an eye could be an effect. Just bouncing it back to my hand, forcing me to spend mana to play both of them again. That's totally too late. But I'm not afraid of them killing me next turn, so I'm going to take a turn off and play this Sinister Sabotage. Oh wait, not the Sinister, Patient Rebuilding. So I'm not going to block with the Thief of Sanity. I'm going to just wait to attack to next turn. No attacks. And then we should have plenty of mana to do things next turn. So I'm not, so no hasty creatures. I'm not worried about dying. Merfolk Trickster, that's fine. So they can deal 10 to me next turn. Yeah, that's not a problem. So I'll go down to 2, or 3 in this case, which is actually much more important than 2. Okay, so we're still not out of this game yet. We get to mill some of the best creatures, or just mill some of the extra lands. Ooh, what could they have here? Another Curious Possession. Okay, so that's fine. That is quite annoying because it gets them out of the double lock range. Oh, we get to draw 2 cards off of that. Okay, so that's good. Actually, that's very good right here. So swap. So they have to bounce the Tempest Djinn and discard a card. Obviously, we'll leave our Thief of Sanity back on blocking duty. So we do have a counter spell to back up. So I'm going to disperse. So they have to bring. They lose the Curious Obsession and they have to bounce the Tempest Djinn and discard a card. But we do have a counter spell if they need to Wizard Retort that. Obviously, that's going to be the case. And that's good for us. So I don't think. So they're not playing around this. So, oof. Do we need that land? We can draw it to discard to Chemist's Insight. But I think we want to look for another answer. So let's just get rid of that. Dispersal can get rid of that Tempest Djinn for the time being, so we're not in danger of dying next turn. Okay, what do they have? Do they have negate? Okay, that doesn't do anything. Now they have to discard the Tempest Djinn to the dive. Like that. So what they should have done is just kept the dive down in hand and then. Okay, so they got rid of both of them. So I'm not going to attack because they can just rip off. I need another Curious Obsession. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bloody fucking hell! Really? At least we've got this Eldest Reborn right here. No extra cards for us. Okay, so we've got that. At least we can play this Eldest Reborn. And then play this Thief of Sanity to follow up. And then we get to get back something. I'm not sure what we want to get back actually. Probably our Thief of Sanities and or Ravage Supercover if the time permits. And so we've pulled that quite. That was really tough match to get out of. But we got. Okay, apparently we cast 0 blue spells. Okay. We cast some blue spells. We definitely cast the Patient Rebuilding, we cast the Sinister Sabotage, we cast the Chemist's Insight. What other blue spells did we cast? Oh, Discovery Dispersal. Anyways. Look at that, look at that, look at the shaking! Yes! Anyways, so this is pretty nice. Thought Erasure, Moment Craving, Restless Contempt. We will play the Dimir Guildgate first because that's going to have to come untapped because we can pay 2 lives to make this come untapped next time. Anyway, so let's start Erasure. Let's see what we're working with here. So not to worry about these ritual sets, but we'll get rid of the Opt actually, and we don't need extra lands. So Grixis control basically. So less card selection. So we have plenty of time to set up our combos and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about. You don't have to pay extra mana to pay extra life to have my things come in tap or untapped to play momentum or something like that. Rapid cheaper combos is going to be great. Great against ritual, so it does not die to it, and the only thing that is the Restless Contempt. Or the Golden Demise in their case. So we have the Moment Craving, we have Restless Contempt. This is not going to be useful to us because they probably have a Nicol Bolas or something like that. Obviously we'll just play our lands and just pass the turn. This will be quite a bit of a boring game for the time being. Unfortunately we don't have any powerful spells like Khan or something like that, which actually would be pretty good in here. So we'll just discover. Let's see what we want to do. We want to draw some gas into our hand and like keeping. Ooh, that is something we want to have. Unfortunately, we haven't drawn any of our discard spells, so we're not going to be doing much right now. We at least have this land for. We've got this Opt. So next turn we can Mnemonic Betrayal and just opt for free twice. That's not really what we want to do. Lightning Strike. So you want to cast these other spells that are actually pretty effective. Playcrafter is interesting, actually. We'll go ahead and do it. Well, this is not really useful to do, so I'll just keep it in hand, because if they play a Planeswalker or a creature, they can just Playcrafter it. There's no reason to make them discard. Okay, so we've got extra Discovery Dispersals as well. Moment Craving is going to... This is what I want to draw. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Now, Thief of Sanity will die to the ritual, so it's... But maybe they'll have something that counterspell negates. Okay. Anyways, maybe they'll do something, discard the ritual sets with the Golden Demises. Okay. Okay, so we've got a Thief of Sanity. Obviously, this will draw out one of their removal spells next turn. But if they want to do that, that's fine. So that's all the counter spells out to the graveyard, or out of their hand. Okay, they that's, yeah, not a problem. Don't, I can discard this Playcrafter to them, to whatever they're trying to do. So that's good. So let's see what we can do. So we have 3 mana for this Mnemonic Betrayal. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can cast 2 ops, or we can cast and a Lightning Strike, or we can cast 2 Lightning Strikes and an opt. Okay. I think I want to do all 3. Maybe that's a bit greedy, because we only have 1 of this. So I want to maximize the value for this as much as possible. But they could just rip into a Thought Erasure as well. But I think double up is going to be better than the double Lightning Strike, because we want to be digging through our hands. And so exile this. So let's opt first. Doesn't really matter what. Okay, that's great. We want that. We'll play this next turn. We'll opt again. Ooh, that's going to be great. And then we'll Lightning Strike their face. So everything actually just goes back to the graveyard. So nothing's exiled permanently with that effect. So we got 2 cards for free out of all that. So Psychic Corrosion, hopefully. We do have the Sinister Sabotage to protect ourselves as well. So we'll just keep holding our spells up. We've got Moment Craving, we've got Elder Servant of the Playcrafter. So that would have been nice to do. Radical Idea. So we need to not play mistakes like, oh, they just have like a Sinister Sabotage, a Radical Idea, something like that, or like a Nicol Bolas. Okay, I guess we can't prevent that, but we can prevent it most of the time. A lot of plays that we've done is just okay. So they're going to be milled out. A lot of plays that we've done were to missed, because we did have the counter spell and we just didn't. We just thought okay, so that's just kind of frustrating. We're not drawing anything relevant at this moment in time, but we do have the Sinister Sabotage to do. Well, this Restless Contempt. So just playing that out. That's fine. So I'll just play my own Ravage to recover at this point. I guess this 2 life may be a bit relevant, so let me just use Moment Craving on this, because they didn't get any value out of it, so but we did. Okay, that's good. This will die, but might as well. If they want to counter this, this is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Surviving. We've got 1, 2. We've got 2 more. I mean, all goes to mill them out, so that's not much of a worry, because we're doing a good job of that. 6 cards in hand. Ooh, there's a Nicol Bolas. So we've got plenty of answers for all of that. We've got extra. So the question is, do I want to? I think discarding the Rabbit Super Cub was fine if a Nicol Bolas just enters the battlefield. since we have the Elders Reborn, Playcrafter is great actually, just to make them sacrifices if they have a protection spell. The second Nicol Bolas is down, so we have plenty of mana up, so they're not in a position to do much of anything, since they will probably assume we have counter spells, although we only have one. So there's no, I mean, they can just Eldest Reborn and then, not Eldest, Thought Erasure and then see our hand, but okay, so we'll protect our hand in this instance because we don't want them to see what we have, assuming that we have more counter spells. And if they want to use the counter spells for this, we have plenty of that stuff. Okay. Anyway, so they can look at our hand, and most likely they'll take Eldest Reborn. Restless Contempt not, because this will give back a threat for us instead of just exiling it permanently. In this case, yeah, so that's the reasonable plan actually. But at least we're milling them down to oblivion. And they're not doing too much. But we'd have, even if they have all these creatures or powerful planeswalkers at the end, select no our hand, there's no reason to play those creatures. This will just be discard fodder against the Nicol Bolas or anything like that. They can Thought Erasure us if they want to, but I mean, obviously, so we just draw the Nicol Bolas down. They've spent their counter spells on our other irrelevant spells, so they're not really protecting their stuff, their creatures. Okay, so that's good. We have a more to Folly to get back one of our Thief of Sanities. So we've milled plenty of good stuff right here. 3 Nicol Bolases. We've got 1 Doom Whisperer down and a Tezzeret. I'm assuming the lightning strikes are just filler for the rest of the damage that they may need to get to. Well, they are dangerously low. Okay. I think I want to just spend my counter spell on that, and then if they want to spend the counter spell on those on the Signature Sabotage, they can. They can dig through their deck, but if they want to mill it, then that's going to just be worse for them. Okay, so exactly. So that's more stuff that I don't really. So it's failing one off of that. There's failing one off of this, but there's no way they can get to Nicol Bolas or anything like that in time. So that's 2 cards less I have to worry about milling as well. Okay, so let's get into Discovery. Obviously they don't. Okay, look at that. Signature Sabotage. Drawing a card, milling them out. Good game, good game. Oh, and they lose, they surrender. It's getting milled out very, very incrementally. Okay, yes, we're into 3. Now, I don't know how many losses it take to get reduced it here, but we'll see here. So we've managed to get all of the quests done. Okay, so that's good. Momir's Madness. So let's do a bit of Momir then. Let's see how this goes. We'll probably lose straight away. Not sure what's in Guilds of Ravnica. That's really expensive. But as a creature opponent, we have Mulderhulk. Okay, so I mean, our best is to get to 9. So they went first. They'll just so I want to get at least one of each color, but red's one of the most powerful colors to get into. So we're missing green here. Momir it is. Making 2/2. Oh, that's real good. That's extremely good to have. Making a 2/2 elf. That's just ridiculous. Let's get rid of a planes. Nice, Grace. Yes, that's good. That's going to be hexproof from black, not protection from black. But it will prevent them from attacking into us. So that's good. Right. You've got black. You've got black absent colours. Oh, that's good. That's real good. I mean, just, well, a 2-3. It's not that great. Okay, so we got that. I'm not too worried about hitting a 3 drop, but they're going to hit drop number 9 first, and that's going to be a problem for us. I do like the 4 drop slots, though. I'm sure there's plenty of good ones. I would love to have that raptor that. Oh, it's bonkers. What? Oh, he gets to get 1 mana ahead. Oh, that's so. That's just wrong. That's just wrong right there. That's unfair. Oh no. No. We're going to lose. We're going to lose horribly. I'm not attacking. Well, we have this 2-headed giant. Hopefully it comes out as menace or double strike. I would rather have a double strike. No. Why? Oh no! Oh, that's so stupid. He gets to get 1 mana ahead with this Atsukensia. He can get to. Oh man, that's just not fair. And he has a mana dump for this. Regisaur Alpha, let's go. Don't care about those islands right here. Sarah Angel. I might as well attack. At least I've got a 4/4 Flying Vigilance. What's on 6? Well, Gishath, not Gishath. Burning Sun's Avatar's on 6. Carnage Tyrant's on 6. What else is on 6? Can't really think. 6. Oh, now he has a bloody fucking flyer. Yeah, I mean, obviously he shouldn't attack, but there's no reason to attack. There's no reason to attack. Absolutely no reason to attack. Just cutting this mountain here. 6 drop. Oh. That's not too bad. That's really not too bad, actually. I'll block this. I'll block this and buff up my creatures. And Mentor. That'd be great, actually. Making this a 5/5 Vigilance, and then when it dies... unfortunately, this Immortal Phoenix is actually... Okay. 7, 4, 8... Oh, Slim Voda. That's a bit of a problem. What's on 7? What's on 7 that we want? Thunderhood? Dinosaur, whatever. We can just chop block with this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can just save 1 more mana for stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously we can get to 9. But I guess we'll just play something on 7 then. Let's see what's in store for us. Okay. That's good. That's real good. We may take a beating next turn. But we will have, yes, extra cards for us. So we get to keep drawing extra cards, and only once each turn. Wait, what? Okay, that's actually that seems reasonable because we can just interrupt the wind read of Sphinx. But at least we have an army of flyers. Wait, hold on. What? Okay. How did... How come this Wind Reader Sphinx did not get a counter on it? It said it would get a +1... Okay, I'm thoroughly confused. Well, they have a Lathlis. So I think I'm going to block here. Okay, that's a problem. The trample is going to be really detrimental for us. Okay, what can we do here? We can have Torgar on 8. What else do we have on 8? That's going to be actually very troublesome. We have Torgar on 8. 7. We could get another Slim Voda if we go to 8. We can get a Lathlis on. It's a non-token, so. Okay, what do we choose? Do we choose 6, 7, or 8? Let's play this at least, and then obviously we'll attack with this and. I think Lyra Dawnbringer on 5 would actually work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we can live to next turn. Yes, of course we'll draw a card. But we need more mountains. But I do want to get rid of this because this trample effect is going to be very, very troublesome for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to 8. What else is on 8? Oh! Yes! Verdant Force, that's great. Especially since we have 2 blockers for the 2 huge toughness blocks for the Slim Voda. Okay. So attacking is not profitable for them because I can just double block them. Okay. Hi Azel. I've got a 3/7 fly in the air that blocks you. But that is, he does have the correct mana to do the whenever attacks it gains life. Ah, oh, bloody fucking hell! I think he still wants to attack here. Well, I'm not. I'm just gonna throw away my Actually, do I want to throw him away? He does have the Seer. Well, I suppose it's come to this. Just going to have to block. And if I go down to 5, that's going to be a problem. Okay, that's great. Now, do not give me all the bloody fucking Molder hooks. Please. Okay, at least I have the green. I can keep gaining a bunch of life next turn. Please give me Sakama. Ooh, Gishas on 8. Gishas on 8. I've got Reach, Vigilance, and Trample as well. So, obviously no attackers. We'll block the Sphinx in the air. Sphinx versus Sphinx. And I get to shoot down his board, basically. Get rid of this, so he's on 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only on 7 mana. Okay, so he's been struggling. Well, he's not been conserving his resources, but I've also been drawing plenty of cards. So at this point, he may want to actually attack, but I mean, I have the reach. Attack and gain life, draw plenty of cards, get some more mana, and then play his own Zakama. But basically, I have 3 red sources, so that means I can kill his Zakama. I can kill this artifact and creature enchantment, so I can gain a bunch of life as well. So I thought we were going to lose this game, but it looks like we're going to win this one. Okay. Oh, whenever any creature. Oh, that's so good. Anyways, that's going to trigger. He's going to use that ability. So that's, he can draw 5 cards off of that. Does he want to draw 5 cards though? That's the question. He will gain 5 life. But that's the Easel's Law, the Lawbringer is going to go down. Zakama's going to eat it with on his 3 hands. Good. So next turn, he can play his own Zakama. Obviously, I'll have plenty more mana than he will. 1/1. Okay. So I've got another. So obviously, I'm not going to play another 9-drop. Are there any 10 drops? So I'm going to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Then I'm going to destroy, kill that target creature. Let's see what this 1-drop gives me. This card swap. Don't need it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this Pilfering Imp. I might just get up to 12 so I can play Gulta. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more turns I can play Gulta. So he can play his own Zakama, but he may not get Zakama. He can get Molderhulk, which is going to be funny if he gets Molderhulk. Oh, that's such a... Oh, Zakama is so much more significantly powerful. And he gets Molderhulk! Yes! Yes! He does get to return and land to this battlefield. Good game, good game. That's it for him. And he submits to the power of Zakama. Oh, if we didn't draw that Zakama, we'd be in such horrible shape. Oh, okay. Alright. So that's going to be it for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and